New icons were designed and incorporated along with each heading in the borrower options. This design change emphasizes the options selected. A shaded background displays for the selected option you have chosen. A different colored background displays when you move your mouse pointer over the available options. Context menus were added to the Items Lost and Excused Losses links found in Borrowers, Search Existing, Summary, Account Statistics tab. Clicking either link opens a related window listing the associated titles. Right-clicking a highlighted row displays a pop-up menu with the options Title Inquire, Item Inquire, and Copy Item ID. In the Borrower's Search Existing Summary option, the following fields were added to the Other Info tab: Issued, Last Active, Last Location, Last Edited, and Last Updated. If applicable to the displayed borrower, the Borrower Fields display will be in a grid format in the Other Info tab, reiterating the information found in the Edit Information Borrower Fields tab. The Total Waived field was added in the Account Statistics tab. Borrower's Search Existing Edit Information area has been modified. New tabs, Notifications, and Relationships have been added for easier access to the related information. The Relationships tab replaces the Manage Relationships option found in Borrower's Search Existing. These additions make the Edit Information area a one-stop editing for all of the borrower's information. Additional Information tab has been removed and the information combined into the Basic Information tab, providing one area to locate the borrower's birth date, expiration date, borrower type, and issuing location, among other fields. The Preferences option has been renamed Configuration and currently houses only the user settings and statistics. Next tab and Previous tab buttons have been added for mobility from one tab to the other. Save Borrower, Delete Borrower, and Copy to a New Borrower buttons are available no matter which tab you are working in. Save Borrower is enabled whenever any change is made to the existing information. You can make all of your edits in the respective tabs and then save the borrower's information, or save after each tab edit. A Changes Detected dialog displays if you fail to save information and try to load a new borrower or close the borrower screen. An option to copy an existing borrower's information to a new borrower has been added. Address, phone number, last name, email address, and/or issuing location can be copied. The selection Make Responsible For provides the option to make the existing borrower responsible for the new borrower. All of the fields are selected by default with the exception of Make Responsible For. Clear the checkboxes of the fields you do not want to copy and then complete the entry boxes. Required entry boxes are incomplete when you try to save the record, a red exclamation point will display next to the entry box. After completing the form, clicking Save and Add Another will populate another set of entry boxes to add another new borrower. Save and Continue Editing will display the Basic Information tab to allow you to continue adding information for the newly created borrower. Save and Close will save the copied information to the newly created borrower and close the Copy Borrower dialog. There is no limit to the number of new borrowers you can add using the Copy Borrower method. The Address tab on the Borrower's Search Existing Edit Information area was renamed Contact Information. The email address field was removed from the Basic Information tab and added to the Contact Information tab. This change provides better workflow when using the Update Another Borrower function found on the Contact Information tab. An Update Other Borrowers button has been added to the Contact Information tab, providing a way to update the displayed borrower's address to another borrower's record. Clicking the Update Other Borrowers button opens the Update Borrowers from Borrower's Name form. Using this form, you can select to copy the addresses, phone numbers, and/or email address of the displayed borrower. The Search for Borrower by Default entry box provides a way to enter each borrower you want to update with the selected information. Clicking the Get Relationships button displays a list of borrowers' names associated with the currently loaded borrower. This list is populated with the names that will be updated with the selected fields unless you clear the checkbox to eliminate the name from being updated. A new button, Swap Address, has been added to the Contact Information tab. Clicking Swap Address switches the address displayed on tab 1 with the address displayed on tab 2. Previously, any borrowers listed in the Responsible For area on the Relationships tab had to be deleted one by one using the right-click option, Cancel Relationship. A Clear All button has been added, providing an option to clear the entire list. Clicking Clear All will display a Clear Dependent Borrowers dialog advising this will remove the association between this borrower and all dependent borrowers. Are you sure you want to do this? Clicking Yes will immediately clear the list. The right-click option, Cancel Relationship, is still available to cancel individual Responsible For names. Several changes were made to various areas in borrower options. In the History Information option, the Find Statistics tab is now the default tab, displaying first when history information is accessed. The following right-click options were added to the existing Delete Selection, Title Inquire, Item Inquire, and Copy Item ID. These are available from either the Find Statistics or Loan Statistics tab. In Requests, a new column, Date of Last Activity, was added, reflecting the status of when the item was last changed. The check-in screen has been revised to improve the sorting of items through the addition of a check-in date column. This column, check-in date, has been designated as the default sort for check-in. The Find column displays a black check mark, providing better visibility when a fine has been applied on the check-in item. The special status three-way switch has been replaced by three buttons: Off, This Item, and All Items. All items will remain on for all items checked in until the selection is manually changed. Closing the Check-in tab will reset special status to the default setting, Off. Modifications were made to the Requests tab. The Locations tab is now the default tab for the Place Request screen. Context menus were added to the Location and Item tabs, providing right-click options, Item Inquire, and Copy Item ID when a row is highlighted. The pickup location can be set to match the borrower's issuing location using Setup Stations. The Stations Options dialog displays a default pickup location area under Station Settings. Selecting Workstation sets the pickup location to the current library location, whereas selecting Borrower sets the pickup location to the issuing location of the displayed borrower. A black check mark has replaced the checkbox found in the Requests, Place Request Locations tab and Items tab under the column headings Can Used and Allowed. This change removes the misinterpretation that the fields were editable. Modifications were made to the Search Existing Titles and Items tab, providing two additional context menu items, View Special Collections, and Borrower Inquire. If an item is currently in a special collection, right-clicking the item in the Item Information list on the View Titles and Items tab enables the View Special Collections option in the pop-out menu. An additional column of due date found on the far right side of Item Information list next to the Status column. Double-clicking an item or pressing Enter on a highlighted row will open the View, Edit, Item Information screen on the Bibliographic tab. A Save and Close button was added to each of the tabs available in Titles items. These tabs include Circulation Information, Bibliographic Information, Item Fields, Vendor Information, Repair History, and Bound Information. When adding item transfers to the Titled Items Single Transfer tab, the last entered transfer will display as the first item on the list of items to be transferred. An option has been added under Station Setup to make message notification more noticeable.